We're back with another video here. This time we've got a Vermeer load. Don't do a lot of these, but we do get them from time to time. I had two identical rakes here. They're the Vermeer TE3310s. We'll give you a gander here. They're pretty simple, pretty easy, not much to these, so we'll get started. Here we go on these here. They're a bit of a deal. Kind of dangerous if you're not watching around when you're kind of messing around with these prongs hanging off. But yeah, on these here, they're actually fairly simple. They've actually got a notch notched out right here, and just so happens a binder just slides into there. And I got lucky enough, I've got a pull chain since I've got a new trailer, and it hooks right through here, so I didn't have to use no chains on this. Now, on some of these models, these tires are skinnier tires that come out more toward the side. If you look at the axle back here, that's where we normally wrap the chain around that axle and then back out here. But with these, they've designed them where we just hook right there. And they don't weigh nothing. These things are only over 5,000 pounds a piece. And up here on the front, how I do them is on the neck right there, the yoke there. You'll see I've wrapped the chain around it. I wrap it that way they don't have the ability to slide. In other words, if you just run it over the top of it, I mean, you could still, it's unlikely, but they will move. They have moved. But when you wrap that chain around that back there, wrap it all the way around, it's not going to go nowhere. It's going to stay right there. And of course, these here, like I said, you wrap around the spindle here, hook up. Always keep that hook up, especially since we're on the DOT Blitz here. Then here's the other one, the same one. It's got two of them here. This is tall. You can't put any on the deck and they're long enough. Two's about all you can haul of these things. On this one here, I didn't have my pull-up chain, but you can see where I've got my binder hooked up. And I've got a couple of short chains. This used to be a chain off of a 4-inch strap. Right there's the part of the strap hooked to. And that's why I don't throw when I find them and the strap goes bad, cut the chain off. They work great for short chains like this. Because all I needed one was to wrap here up to the binder right there. It's all the longer chain I needed because it's already hooked to there. Comes in handy. That's why I always keep all my short chains. If they break, I'll keep them because you can use them. And of course, same thing back here. You see, wrapped around the spindle, hook up, wrapped around the tongue. And I'm going to give you guys an idea of why I tell people do not hook these ratchets, binders, snaps, I don't care what they are. Don't take this hook and hook it to this rub rail. One reason being, you can see that spindle's got a weld all the way around it. Look on this side. It's only on the top and on the bottom. There's nothing on the side. There's no weld right there. There's not near the support on these rub rails, and they're aluminum. And you go to hook here, that could pull off quite easily with only those little welds right there. That's it. That's all that holds those rub rails on there. And you put a chain on there, you know, whether you just hook the chain on here, you're just hooking your binder, you put all that pressure, one little spot. They allow us to do the strap, but that strap is just goddamn wide, which allows you to get more force to it. But you put that one little deal in there, and you can rip that rub rail right off. And I see people do it all the time. Now, if you've got a steel trailer, that's a little different. It's made to hold that. These aluminums are not made for that. And it just bugs me to no end. And the DOT, see, like right now on the Blitz, they're even checking the tie-down points. If people are actually doing that, if they're hooking onto this rub rail with the chain, you're going to get a ticket because they're checking for it right now. It's even on my paperwork they gave us. And there's on the back side here. So, like I said, do not hook to this rub rail. It's not a good idea. And it'll save you, damage to the trailer. It's going to save damage to anything. If it comes off, you lose your freight. Don't do it. No, I can't express it enough. And I see it every day. People just get lazy and they don't want to actually hook it the right way. And here's my other short chain. You say it's not very long. Wrap the excess around here. Got the bungee pulling it down through here to hold the chain tight. But yeah, it's a hook right there. And see, here's the other side of this here. All the way up, wrapped around the yoke. But yep, that's basically all there is to this one. So that's what we got here on this one here. Fairly simple, fairly easy. You know, the Vermeers here, like I said, you know, these rakes, there's not much to them. So find it helpful. Like I say, like them, comment, share it. You know, there's other people who either want to see what these TE3310s are looking like, or how to tie them down, or they're going to be hauling them and get a better idea, or somebody wanting to get into flatbed, they can get an idea of what they're looking for. Subscribe to the channel, because there's a number of videos on just a wide arrangement of things on here. So that's it for this one. Catch you guys on the next one.